Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I went thrifting. This is the first item I got secondhand in 2026. It was full price at $12.99 at the Goodwill. So in my opinion, what I'm used to, $13 is a lot for a sweater. But this is like 70% cotton, Abercrombie & Fitch, and it's big and it looks new, very comfortable. Says it's spicy. I want it for comfort, but I feel like it belongs to my niece because she is spicy. This is like 80% cotton or 70% cotton also. Is it? Look, oh, this is how I read now. 80% cotton. And it is by Rowing Blazers. This goes for $168 online. This was also $12.99 at the store on 94th and 3rd. I think it's called My Unique Boutique. It's a thrift store, and I used to go there back in the day, like kind of often, but I haven't been there in a while. Anyway, I went in there because I went for like a really long walk. I walked from Harlem, let's say 125th to 73rd Street. So I stopped by there and I took my time in there and I found some things for the first time in a long time. Really good quality, and it looks brand new, though it is not, because I'll tell you, the collar, I didn't notice it until, I didn't notice it right away, but the collar had the, you know, the collar stains. You know, it doesn't mean that the person is dirty or anything. It's just oils is an issue with body oils or whatever. But anyway, because I saw it, I panicked and I'm like, uh-oh, I don't know how to get that out. I've tried in the past in ruined shirts trying to get like neck stains out of the collars. And so I went on TikTok, which I trust, which I really do trust. Like TikTok has the answer most of the time. So TikTok said to make a solution of Dawn dish soap, baking soda, peroxide, and water, and I did, and it came off right away. I used the brush that I used to clean up my Coach bags. I used the brush and it worked. I have not washed it, as you can see the tag is still on, but I needed to know that that neck stain was going to be gone, and it's completely gone. So I do not care for that patch. I'm taking that out. I just don't want it. It's as simple as taste, personal taste. Anyway, I got this by Wilfred. Wilfred up here is an expensive brand, but I'm confused because in here it says Aritzia. It says Aritzia. So I don't know if the two are affiliated. I thought the two were two separate brands, but what do I know? I don't really follow firsthand like that, and even if it is an expensive brand. Just because it's so casual, so clean, it's perfect. Cashmere sweater by Joe's A. Bank. I have things with this brand. I think this is a vintage brand. I liked it because of the color. I'll show you, but I recently got a pair of kicks and socks that are this kind of blue, and so it's covered in holes. Show you. You see? You see? So I posted a video recently and I talked about me mending cashmere. That's why I wanted this specifically. Now that I have a taste of it, I want more. So I'm like, I can mend a bunch of red hearts on this. Valentine's Day is around the corner. That would be cute. So I don't really know. And he said, oh, let me see it. We'll definitely give you a discount. And so he went from 12 to $5. And then I said, nah, it's okay because it's holy. I'm not going to pay for something holy $5. I'm just not. And then he said, oh, you can have it then. And I was like, thank you, that's nice. But yeah, so it's free. 2nd Street Vintage is a place I really didn't think I would go into because I see 2nd Street on TikTok and I just bypass those videos because from what the girls show on TikTok, it is very expensive. So these are by New Balance and they were $23.99, so $24. I love these. I love them so much. I saw them and I loved them, and then I felt almost bad because I remember when those beat up Uptowns came out a little while ago and the whole like hood of the internet was laughing because it's like, yo, who's gonna buy beat up Uptowns for hundreds? But here these are, and they're not like OD beat up, but they are very used, obviously used, and that is what I like about them. I think it's with like white stark kicks, I'm afraid of them. They're like so. And finally, sweats. These are all $5.99. This is J. Crew. J. Crew is a brand that I trust for quality. 86% cotton, green. They have the elastic or whatever you call this end, which I like. That is a retro or of my time. They have a pocket, which I don't care for, but what can you do? Brandy Melville. These are also of a high cotton percentage. Dark gray. Again, the cinched ankle. These are Old Navy, and I don't know if this is vintage or not, but this is a high percentage of cotton. Wow, 90. Yep. Dark, like not OD faded, even though if you find a holy cashmere sweater, try to get it for free. Talk to you soon. Peace.